Flashbacks Podcast is about a group of teenage creatives talking about their opinions, life perspectives, and video games. This podcast is intended for listeners and viewers 13 or older.
I don't usually say this line, but welcome back to the Flashbacks Podcast, where we look back quick as flash.
Quick as the flash!
Quick as flash.
Quick as flash daring.
I am, technically speaking, I am your certified host for the podcast, so you can't be getting me gone. But tell you what, the guests will be interchanged every week. So here we have Montsey. Just introduce yourself.
Hi there, I'm Montsey. I'm the certified Flashbacks mother.
Certified freak. 7 days a week. John Mulaney.
Certified freak. 7 days a week. Worship and prayer got that church gang weak.
God, I hate it here. Yeah, we're also here with Aidan, or Lovo.
Hi.
Introduce yourself. Me too.
Silly boy.
What did you say? What'd you say?
Little silly boy.
You know what? And we love you for it.
Yeah, I'm sure Neil has some more. I'm sure Neil has some more choice words.
And I am your not so charismatic host, Neo _. And
You got charisma.
Not so much. Not as much as Anthony.
No, Anthony is rolling.
Anthony is Anthony. I'd like to. Oh God, that was a click. I hate that I clicked. This is. Oh God, one thing just completely destroyed my train of thought.
Welcome to my world, baby.
Oh boy.
You want to say something and then you think of something else, and all of a sudden, everything you were planning is gone. Like a fart in the wind.
Oh God. So last time was 100% off the cuff, but this time, what we used to do back in season 0, we're bringing it back. The topic list.
It's for people who don't have good chemistry with each other.
We have good chemistry.
No, we have good chemistry. We have great chemistry.
That's my job.
It's for people who don't have good chemistry with each other.
My job is to be the middle ground between every guest, because I'm kind of the middle ground of
that
everyone.
Is true.
I'm the benefactor. I'm the common denominator.
How can I help you, Flashbacks crew? I need a person that I can relate to.
That was really good. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, I'm everyone's friend, for better or for worse.
You're not. No, I'm just kidding.
You're not my friend.
I'm sorry for sounding sick. That's what I was gonna say.
You literally sound normal. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, I am sick, so I've been sick. I've been sick since. Oh, you know what? I've been sick since I ate the 3 spicy chicken sandwiches with the 5 milks.
Yep.
What? Oh no! Hold on. Let's talk about that. I want to hear this. What possessed you to do this?
Okay, so let me give you some context.
Let me set the stage for you.
I Neo _ am a cisgender man, right? I sit at the gable. I am not a homosexual, but I sit at the gable. I came up with the name The Gable. At first it was the LGB table, but there's more. There's more than that. So the Gable is just kind of a good umbrella term. So we got AMABs, and that's it. No. We got AMABs, we got 1 AFAB, and then we got some demis, some bis. You know, a good palette spread across like 6 people.
I'd say y'all have I say as if I know, but y'all got like a good like rainbow palette over there.
We don't have all the gym badges, but we're close.
Gym badge.
But anyways, I like to give myself
gym bag so I can take on the elite gays.
The unstoppable gay versus the immovable lesbian. Yeah. Aidan. By the way, Aidan's laugh is very infectious. There's one thing to know about him.
It is. It's so good.
But yeah, I like to give myself the very silly guy role status. Where I do silly things. I like to give myself the big strong man with nothing in his head kind of status. And so what
we got a word for that.
They got a word for that? I don't want to say it on this family-friendly podcast.
Oh, is it a curse word?
It's not a curse word, but it's 13 or older, you know. We gotta keep in mind those 13s. They're not. They can't know. They can't know. They can't know.
Hey Neo in post, cut this out. Fuck shit, bitch.
Okay. I will not I will censor those, but I will not cut that out to spite you. Anyways, so I like to give myself that sort of stage at the Gable, and I decided to get a spicy chicken sandwich, but the lady there was like, no, and she gave me a second spicy chicken sandwich.
Big man need to eat big.
And I was like, yeah, thank you, ma'am. And then so I got myself 2 milks, as I normally do, because 1 carton of milk is not enough for my big strong body anymore. So I got 2. Right, exactly. So I got myself 2 spicy chicken sandwiches and 2 milks. 1 milk per spicy chicken sandwich, because they're spicy chicken sandwiches. A friend of mine said, hey, do you want this spicy chicken sandwich? And I was like, I already have 2. Yes. So I then proceeded to have several conversations while eating these spicy chicken sandwiches, periodically getting up to get more milks. By the time I'm halfway done with the last one, a friend of mine, also at the Gable. They're all friends of mine. I think I've already established that. But one person said,
this friend of mine at the Gable and this other friend of mine who's also at the Gable, mind you.
Anyway, so this person, they said to me, hey, you don't have to eat all of those. And I said, no, I'm a man. And so now, since I've said I'm a man, in quotes, I've said I am a man. So now I had to finish them.
You've locked yourself in.
I got up to get another milk, and they were like, another person came up, and he was like, oh, what's wrong with him? And they were like, oh, don't mind him. He just had 3 spicy chicken sandwiches, and I think that's his 4th milk. Or no. They said, yeah, he's had like 4 milks. That was my 5th milk. And so, in case you don't know, capsaicin, especially if you're white, will ruin your body.
Adapt, motherfricker.
So yeah, essentially what was happening is that the immune system in my body was like, oh my god, we gotta open this boy's nose. So it did that. And then a lot of not good things entered my nose. And I've been sick for so many days. So essentially what happened is that my nose got it hurt in the left nostril. Right? And then the next day I was sneezing. Or no, I wasn't sneezing, but I was very mucusy. And then on the 3rd day, my lungs hurt. And then I went to school and I was like, I can't do this. And so in 2nd hour, I got to the nurse who Oh my lord, he could play the next James Bond. I'm dead ass. Bro looks like Nathan Drake.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Like, why? Like, bro wasn't even wearing scrubs or nothing. Bro just said, "Oh yeah, I'm the nurse." Like,
I'm the nurse. Now listen, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off there. You've mentioned James Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Now if I'm correct, which James Bond does he look like? The original James Bond or the newer James Bond?
Nathan Drake. I changed my answer to Nathan Drake.
And changing to Nathan Drake of Uncharted. Okay, that is decidedly less hot.
You know what? Choosers can't be beggars. I mean, wait. No.
Choosers can't be beggars.
That's not the sentence.
I have the choice, so I can't beg, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, my bad. The empty brain. So yeah, I got very sick, and I still am sick, and I feel horrible. I've been taking a lot of medicine and drinking a lot of water.
I hope you get better. I hope you feel better after eating several spicy chicken sandwiches, knowing at least partially that this was going to be a direct result, and that you have nobody to blame but yourself for this unfortunate outcome.
Okay, well, first of all, rude, and two, you're completely right. I mean, anyone want to talk about anything before I get to the list? How is your week? Typically, that's what the looking back part is.
How is your week?
Yeah.
You know, I can give you an accurate representation of my week. It was.
Bro, I couldn't agree with you more.
Also, I was really tired the whole week. I don't know why.
Oh my lord, same. I was so tired.
I wonder why.
Every day I woke up and I was like, I don't want to be alive.
I even went to bed on time, on purpose, and I woke up like I was a dead body.
I was sleeping at like 9-10 p.m.
Bruh. That's what I'm saying.
With like going to sleep at like a good time and waking up at a decent time, I've found you always feel tired for those first few days, but after you get over that initial like slump of being tired, you start feeling so good. It's really backwards for the first few days, but then you're just like, oh my gosh, I have power to, I have more energy to not care about the things I should be doing. I feel great. I think I'll go take a.
It's like you're playing Danganronpa, but you do not care about like the characters. You just want to progress the story. So you're like,
I
wow,
have so much time right now.
I have so much free time. Oh well, back to bed. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh well, back to bed.
No, but my body also has like this weird eternal clock to wake me up around 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and make me not go back to sleep until 5, and it sucks.
It's like that one SpongeBob scene. Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Hold on, guys. I gotta turn on my gay lights.
Oh yeah, you do have the LED lights. I've been there. I've been in your room.
That's not creepy at all.
It isn't. We're good friends, and I've been over at his house. Same here. He's
That's
also been to
not
my
creepy
house.
at all.
Mont, have you ever considered the fact?
Listen, what I'm saying is that it's not creepy at all.
Have you ever considered the fact that two sophomores who are friends are allowed to go over to each other's houses?
Neo, you misconstrue what I say. I'm saying it's not creepy at all, and I'm correct. It isn't creepy at all. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. Thank you for answering.
By the way, okay. By the way,
I got up for a minute, and what are y'all talking about?
by the way, lovely viewers at home, Montsey has severe
ADHD. Oh boy, I am a joy to talk to when I'm off my medication, such as right now. So I apologize if I am rampant and annoying, or as some people might call me, annoying.
Or as I call you, Montsey. Yeah.
A Montsey war drop right there.
Yeah, I sure do love being a white cisgendered, privileged, straight man.
I sure do love being a black, LGBT, probably transgender person who goes by non-gender conforming pronouns in the South.
My name is Solid Snake. Be like, my pronouns are he, him. That's my favorite joke right now. And I am glad to be the originator of it. That's my favorite joke right now. Colonel, my pronouns are he, him. Thanks, Snake. I now know what to refer to you as.
No problem, Otacon.
That was the Colonel, but okay.
That was the Colonel?
Who cares?
The Snake, that's Wario. He also attacks by farting.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I don't have a good vehicle. Snake, have you ever considered the Ford F-150? It's perfect for getting around Shadow Moses Island. But
I'm trying to sneak around and be fuel efficient, while also traveling in style.
That actually is real. David Hayter and the Colonel voice actor, they did do a thing where they did it like a Ford commercial. They did it. They did a Ford commercial. It's true. And like by the time that game was by the time that commercial was out, Metal Gear Solid I think 3 was already out, but they did it the Metal Gear Solid 1 style. I think 4 was out by the time that commercial. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares?
But was the most important game of the Metal Gear series out at that point? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Return of the Ride Inside,
Return of the Twink.
Listen, he his legs built, his arms built.
Boris, when you give me a new body, pumps. I need pumps. For you, my friend. Stilettos. I love you, man. Dies.
Right, and you watched stream of Revengeance, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. The viewers should have to go on twitch.tv/neo__ and watch my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance playthrough. Or go to my YouTube, link in description most likely. And there's a Google Docs in the link. There's a link in description to a Google Docs that has the credits to everything ever about Flashbacks, including art, everyone's channels, everyone's social media, all that. The Patreon, the Discord, all that's in there. But yeah. Also to Acast, where you can see the podcast one day early or hear
crazy.
it. Yeah. I'm trying to get an ad deal.
Ad deal. Trying to make money.
Anyways, what were we talking about again?
That is a phenomenal question. I don't remember. Aidan.
I'm very sorry, podcast listeners.
What?
No. We're going off the cuff, off the rail already. Aidan, I have a question to ask you. What is a hill that you would die on? You know, what is one opinion?
This is on the topic list. This is on the topic list.
She's on the topic list. She's staying on topic. Oh my god. So,
anyway,
what is an opinion you hold that people disagree with that you would fight and defend with your life?
I'm so bad at thinking things from the top of my head.
Bro,
take your time, big guy.
I already disagree with you. Well, that take is really based.
You know what? Orange juice and apple juice. Orange juice is the best juice. Apple juice, I would drink it, but if I see orange juice on the table, I'm taking the orange juice.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm okay with orange juice, but I'm taking the apple.
Neo, listen, apple juice, it's okay, but you can't pass up orange. You can't.
everyone's this is literally dead ass. We did this last episode.
No way.
We did this last episode. I'm dead ass.
Okay. Then I don't know.
Aidan is a very agreeable person.
I have a few hills I'd like to die on.
All right, Neo. How would you like to die?
I have a few. One I've had the longest is Navi from Ocarina of Time is not annoying.
Neo?
She really isn't. She's just trying to help.
She just says, you know what? Everyone's like, hey, listen. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. She only says, hey, and that's it. She says, hey, periodically. She only says, listen, if you hit up on this. Yeah, that too. But that's only when you use, like, Z. But, like, Z lock, Z target, L target.
Oh,
depending on the game. But yeah, yeah, she's not that annoying at all. All the like 2008, like 2011 like memes, like the impact font.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, she only says hey. She only says listen if you let her say listen, and if you talk to her.
One hill that. Oh, you're still going? Continue.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh no, I was gonna kind of branch off to one of the hills that I would die on that's related, because it's Zelda.
I have another one, but yeah, what's yours?
Right. So I think that Ocarina of Time is possibly one of it's possibly one of the worst 3D Zelda games.
Okay, okay.
What are you talking about?
All right, because I played through Ocarina of Time, but I just didn't enjoy it. Like, the combat felt so boring. There was a lot of empty space that I ended up walking between. I have to go here, get this, go there, that. I have to go get the specific item so that I can go there and do that. And it felt like, I get it. Like, a lot of people really enjoy it because it was like Zelda's first foray into 3D, and it was very outstanding for its time. But I feel like it tried to adapt the Zelda formula, like the 2D Zelda formula, into 3D, and to some success. I will admit that there are some things that it did really well. Like boss fights definitely are very nice in the game, even if they are kind of one note. But those are definitely fun, and the new mechanics they brought in with the Ocarina, really fucking cool. That's so awesome. But oh my gosh, the gameplay just isn't there. Later 3D Zelda games I think do better with this, but I can't with Ocarina of Time. I think it was so overrated.
Ocarina of Time is
awesome.
True. You know what? Hot take in response to that. I have played Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
I've only beaten Ocarina of Time. I enjoy them both equally, and I think that in terms of enjoyment, I will say I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I haven't beat Breath of the Wild either. That's also true. I'd say if I had to rank them, I'd say Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, and Majora's. They're all great games, and I like them all. Don't get me wrong. But Ocarina of Time.
Sorry, I just can't. I can't.
Ocarina of Time kept me playing. It kept me playing.
It did, yeah. For me, that was one of the first ones I did play too. It kept me going. I got stuck on so many parts, and I just kept on playing it.
Also, Water Temple, not that bad.
It isn't.
Really not. It's really not that bad. Yeah, I like the games. I like them all. Ocarina of Time is the only one I beat because it goes hard.
As someone who grew up with the Game Boy, I had Minish Cap when I was a kid, and though I didn't beat it, I still have very fond memories of it, and I've gone back to it recently and been playing through it, and I'm really enjoying it. And all I gotta say is to go from Minish Cap to Ocarina of Time, I get it. Not all franchises had a really smooth transition into 3D, like Sonic.
Sonic had a rocky transition into 3D.
Sonic had a rocky.
We're not okay. We don't. Unless we're talking about the movie, which also Aidan, we gotta bring that up later. Unless we're talking about the movie, we're keeping that godforsaken rat out of this podcast. We're not talking about the games.
I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog. That is an actual line in one of the.
Anyways, if just gonna skirt on by what you're gonna talk about and just redirect this podcast on track. Another one I'd die on, another hill, is I think that. Wow, I hate being autistic, bro. On God. Wow, that's not the hill I die
That's
on.
not the hill.
That's not the hill.
You being autistic, it's a blessing from God. No.
Okay, look. I mean, we could talk about. I mean, it's April 30th right now. Technically, it's still autism acceptance month. Acceptance.
We need a month to accept autism.
Yes, that's what. No. That's literally this month.
Bro, I've just been accepting this whole time.
Not awareness. Because when you say awareness, it's like a disease. It's acceptance month.
It's like a disease.
I must be made of gold the way I'm autistic.
Nah.
True.
Nah. Man, did not just say that.
Listen, I'm down for a good pump. I said pump. I'm down for a good pump. Clever.
Anyways. Yeah, I was gonna think of something else, but I swear I had something to think of, but I just keep forgetting. I don't know. Maybe it's Monts is infecting my brain with forget
my
juice.
ADHD is so intense.
With my stand.
I can drain your attention span.
Oh wait, that was exactly it. Part 1 is overhated. Part 1 of JoJo's. People hate part 1 too much.
True, like it's definitely like a bit slower than some of the other parts. It's not as slow as part 3.
Episodes. Part 3. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Part 1 and 2 is 1 season. Part 2 takes the majority of that season. Okay, Part 1 is 9 episodes. Part 3 is 2 seasons.
Yeah, no, like stuff in part 1 doesn't kind of start getting really, really good until like the 3rd episode, I'd say.
Don't
but,
get
like,
me wrong.
even then...
By the way, I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I love part 3. I love part 3. I love part 1. I love part 2. 4 is really good, and part 5 I need to rewatch sometime soon. Also, I hate Netflix for how they're releasing part 6. I hate you. Anyways, rant over.
You know, like part 1, like yeah, it doesn't start getting really good until 3, but like people really do hate on it so much. Like so much more than the other parts.
Moist Critical said he liked part 1 and 2 more than the rest of the series.
And which is like true to fair, because like a lot of the fights in part 1 and 2 felt very smart. Like they were like battles of wit.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, I'm gonna punch you with my ghost, or oh, I'm gonna use my thing in a pretty kind of cool way, I guess. But it's pretty much, you know. So I can understand like there's like definitely a draw towards parts 1 and 2.
Yeah.
In terms of it's like you are like physically outmatched, even with your magic sunlight punches. You know, you have to be clever.
Yeah.
You have to use that noggin. You know, a big brain attached to your back. You gotta use it.
Yeah. Oh God, I just got. Wow, you really brought that up.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, Joseph.
Good job.
Anyways, Aidan.
Yes.
Do you know who Dream is?
Hey.
Certified idiot. Certified worse content creator than me. You know what? He's not an idiot, but he is worse of a content creator than I am. Do you know why? Because my fans. Tell you what, most people who follow my Twitch, most people who watch my Twitch, they're my friends. Really, let's be real. I can't control them, but only because And get this, they're living human they're
living human bricks.
Concrete, everything's made of concrete. Anyways. Thorium. Yeah, my fans / friends are all breathing, thanking human beings. And I'm not responsible for them, because also I get like at most like 10 people watching my streams. So yeah, I can't really do anything about that, except we'll ban them. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. But with Dream, he has a mass following of a lot of people just obsessed over him. It's just a guy. He's just a white guy. He's no different than I am.
Probably white. He went doo-doo-doo-doo, and people went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cursed. You have to censor that.
I don't care.
Oh no.
Future me will care.
Actually, censoring that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Dream. Anyways, have you ever been on Tumblr before?
Unfortunate.
Have you ever been a child online?
No, I've actually never been on Tumblr, which is surprising.
Okay, good. Aidan, I love you a little bit more now as a friend. But
That's not at all.
it isn't.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that he did some childish he did some ifunny.co OC shipping type business where, bro, my man said this. He said, essentially what happened, there's a guy named Ant Frost, and he said, gay people don't exist, I heard. And he said, they exist in your disgusting fantasies, you freak. Which obviously is a joke.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
However, jokes are a little more heavy-handed when you're, I don't know, the most popular Minecraft player alive. And fun fact, Minecraft has sold the most copies of any game ever, besides Tetris.
Fun fact, Dream Minecraft has a D in his name.
And D stands for the stupid.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci? Anyways, dream of some bitch if you're a Dream fan.
We made this section of the podcast specifically to call out Dream fans.
Anyway, no. Like what you like, but don't obsess. That's a famous James quote. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but in the crossfire, a 16-year-old calling out Dream deactivated their Twitter account because they got doxxed. And fun fact, when you're a minor, getting doxxed could be serious. And by the way, Dream went on stream and said, "Oh, being doxxed isn't even that bad."
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, having your location revealed to a bunch of people who potentially could like come and kidnap you or like send bombs or things to your house. It's not that bad. It's not bad. It's like the least of your worries. Somebody could call you a racist. That's way worse.
True.
Somebody could unfollow you. God forbid.
So anyways, on Tuesday, April 12th, 9:40 a.m., I was in world history class, and I was looking at my phone and seeing all this business go down. I looked at Dream's Twitter account, and I took a screenshot. Bro changed his name to Nightmare and his profile picture to Bad Dream. Bro is... Oh my lord, hold on. How old is Dream?
Probably
22 years old! Grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. Grown-ass man.
No. He's not a grown-ass man. I'm an adult, so I can say this. I'm like 20.
Mm-hmm.
He's 2 years older than I am, for frame of reference.
Yeah.
God, that makes it that's not creepy at all. Me being 20, hanging out with high schoolers.
Months.
That's not creepy at all.
Months.
Yeah.
Months. You're just here, okay? You're just here. You're our resident adult. You can get us into rides.
Yep.
Like, all right. So where do you guys need to go? We need to go to a bar.
No.
You can't go to the bar. You're not old enough.
But yeah, what do you guys think of that grown ass man? Huge following. being all edgy and at 22 years old.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, like, me personally, like, I obviously haven't been given massive amounts of fame, you know, but at the same time, I have never been a super arrogant person. Because, like when it comes down to it, Dream is an arrogant person. At times, he's an arrogant prick, you know?
True.
But for the most part, he's just arrogant and kind of narcissistic. So having that much power and like of a following at the age of 22, I've had bits and pieces of like that kind of like not even a fraction of that following. And like we're just a bunch of people who are like, yeah, you're awesome, and we agree with you. And that stuff was intoxicating, my G.
Yeah, fame is a hell of a drug.
Mm-hmm. So to have all of that at the young age of 22, while also having...
I know about you.
No, trust me. When you live to like 90, 22 is young. 22 is like barely even a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit your 30s, then you can stop calling yourself young. Or maybe that's just me coping and seething.
I'm 30 years old.
Mm-hmm. Young and spry as I ever were.
It's this image of like an old Mega Man GBA game, and then it's this old ass grandpa, and it says, "I'm 30 years old." Next on the topic list, unless anyone has anything to say,
Aidan.
Nope.
You're just here for the ride, aren't you?
Yeah. Aidan's here to
Playing
listen.
Persona right now.
You're playing Persona 4 Arena Ultimate X based.
Yeah, learning the basics.
Cool.
Baby.
Yeah, man. The time I couldn't buy a JoJo shirt. This was years ago. This is a story. Story time. A while ago. I think this was 2020. 2021. I think.
2020.
This was either 2020 or 2021. I went out with my older sister, and it was Father's Day, and so we went out to Hot Topic to buy a Metallica shirt, or a Def Leppard shirt, or a shirt of a dad rock band that he'd really like. So we go into a Hot Topic, and I see two JoJo shirts. There was one that was Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, and it had Jotaro on it, and it had Josuke, and I think Okuyasu, if not Koichi. Right, good shirt. And then on the right, it was just a screen cap of part 1, and it was the Kono Dioda scene. In case you don't know, there's a scene where Dio looks at the camera and says, "It was me, Dio." And
Kono Dioda.
Right, where he says Kono Dioda. And that got really annoying to me and Anthony, who at the time used Reddit, which admittedly worse than Twitter somehow.
No. Reddit is only worse than Twitter in some places.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me tell you what I mean. Like, at the time, Reddit was the worst thing to ever happen to me. Twitter is now the worst thing to have ever happened to me.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, Reddit isn't good, and so us who use it for a lot of JoJo, just related content, because we love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have a JoJo Part 1 poster right there on my wall that I got with Eva last year.
You can all see with our eyes and ears. You can see it with our ears now.
No. Anyways, so there were two shirts. There was a Kono Dioda shirt, and there was a Part 4 shirt, and I wanted the Part 4 shirt because I didn't want to be a casual. So we're at the very end. I have some money. I go up to the person at the counter and I say, "Hey, can I have that JoJo shirt? The one with Part 4 on it." And she was like, "Oh, can you point at it?" And I was like, "Oh, that one." And she was like, "Oh, that's a women's size only." And that just crushed me for like a week.
You could have still bought the shirt.
I didn't still buy the shirt. I am no way in hell could I have bought that shirt.
But these gender things keep stopping you. I don't care if the chest is tighter because it's meant to support breasts. you wear that thing and feel slightly constricted around your lung area.
Months. I think I wore like a 3X at the time.
Okay,
That
and
would not have fit me anywhere. Like at all.
listen, the skinny boy style, it'll always work. It doesn't matter how big of a person you are. Listen, if you want to be skinny, all you gotta do, right? Here's the deal: is just find somebody else's body, feel it.
Turn into a vampire.
Turn into a vampire, exactly. Just do a Dio. Turn into a vampire, you'll automatically become fit and energetic and full of life. Just don't go out into the sun anymore.
You're definitely full of life, all right, because out of the life essence that you'll be sucking out of other people's corpses. But no, it's fine. But yeah, I couldn't buy that shirt, so that's a topic. The next one says Bofides. I think James should be here to talk about Bofides.
Yeah, he needs to be here to talk about that one.
we know about the Bofides.
Right, hold on.
Montsey, unless you have anything to say, I want you to describe the image that I sent in podcast topics on April 13th.
What we see here is a white man with his head rested on a pillow, covered in a white sheet, right?
What's in his mouth?
It's a very grainy photo. His eyes are closed, his nose very open, his head shaven like a prison convict. In his mouth is one of the fattest stacks you have ever seen.
Montsey,
I'm talking massive.
That's not a stack.
Giant.
That's not a stack. Mom,
have you ever seen a stack of marijuana?
That's not marijuana. That's not marijuana. That's a crack pipe.
No, I know what I'm talking about.
No, that's
never
a crack
doubt me ever again.
That's a crack pipe.
Never doubt me again.
That's a crack pipe. That's not weed. That's definitely a crack pipe. You don't do drugs. You would cry. You would cry. You would walk into a room with someone smoking a blunt, and you would cry and leave and run.
The accuracy of that is surprisingly accurate.
Anyways, that's the grainy image.
Horrible examples of responsibility is the title of this video.
Yeah, it's the title. It's a video. It's a YouTube video. And it says, crackheads like Biden are horrible examples of responsibility. And in the search bar, you see Hunter Biden crack. And this was a picture that I took on my phone on Wednesday, April 13th, 9:21 a.m. So this is a video I was forced to watch. In case you don't know, my first hour teacher is very far right. And will do anything to talk about how he'll make fun of us. He'll make fun of the Japanese, Biden, anything. Oh my God.
Anything
Okay. We did. I think I talked about this in the last podcast episode, but I had to watch, or at least I think I did. I had to watch. God, what's that weasel face's name? Oh boy. Certified. What's this? Certified freak. That guy. No, not John Mulaney. He's a good weasel.
I'm the good weasel. In fact, I'm playing a chipmunk.
Rap music. Rap music isn't real. My father, who went to music school, who's actually a music theorist, says rap music isn't real. What's his name?
It doesn't exist. Not like it doesn't actually exist. Oh yes, Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro, that guy. We had to watch a Ben Shapiro video in entirety. One day at school, and I talked about that last episode.
That reminds me of this one. I love seeing all the wacky stuff that homophobic politicians and things will come up with, especially in YouTube videos, because the thumbnails are some of the funniest things I have ever seen. Like there was this one thumbnail I saw. It was like a chalkboard, right? One of those like green old school chalkboards, and it said, and on it was like a bunch of math equations. And all of them were like 1 + 1 = gay, 2 + 2 = gender equality, 3 + 4 = trans. and there was this little girl who was like grayscaled and looking like all sad and dejected in front of it. And they said, math is turning our children gay. And I had to click on the video. There's no way I could.
That's bars. That's absolute bars right there.
There's no way I couldn't click on a video making that wild of a claim. It was so funny.
That is
Oh my
hilarious.
It's on the same lines of they're turning the freaking frogs gay.
Exactly.
Good grief.
But yeah, we had to watch a Ben Shapiro video about how the rich and all that. Who cares? And anyways, so I just wanted to bring this up because my teacher will bring up anything and everything to talk to just teach the class, quote unquote, like, hey, Biden bad. Okay.
Biden bad. Good.
Anyways,
repeat after me.
yeah. Anyways, talking about just showing us. Although one thing he did show us about Biden was really, really funny. The time that he shook hands with the air. I was supposed to make fun of him, but I just thought it was funny. It was like, yeah, it's like, who's bro shaking hands with?
I have to agree that Biden isn't. I don't think he's 100% there. I think we need to start reeling back on the age of who we elect as president.
Yeah.
Because I think we're starting to get into the dementia ages.
Remember when being a war hero? Remember a war hero's dream was just shake hands with the United States president?
Yeah.
I would not want to do that. If I was, I would not want to shake hands with.
100%. Yeah, but
If Metal Gear Solid 3 happened nowadays, first of all, the entire game's events would not have happened. Or at least it would not happen the way it did happen. At the very end, she shakes hands with President Johnson, and I would not want to do that with any other president at all, because most of all, I mean, me right now, I don't want to touch men. I don't want to touch old wrinkly man hand.
He looked pretty good before he went into the White House. Then stress aged him terribly.
Yeah, not a fan of my world history teacher. And my physical science teacher, my first and last hours, they're very right.
My world history teacher is based. I don't even think he's right or left.
That's base as hell.
Yeah.
So Aidan, it's your turn. 8-ball. I'm referring.
8-ball.
I think you're talking about iPhone.
iPhone. Yep.
Oh. Okay. Hi.
Died.
Oh, it died. Joe Biden.
Joe died.
Anyways, say 8-ball. I think you're referring to Apple.
iPhone. Yep.
iPhone.
So recently for my birthday, I got a new phone and number, so I can text people again. And I was like, aren't there games in the iPhone messages? And I was like, 8-ball. And over the span of like 2 weeks of having this phone, I'm pretty good at 8-ball now. And I've been asking my friends, hey, yo, can I get your number to play 8-ball? And it works every time.
Oh my, wow, that's, yeah. Having an iPhone gets you.
Yo, it's crazy. Let's play 8-ball.
Hey, girl, can I get your number? What's your snap? Nah, bro. Hey, yo, girl. The new age is like, I want your number so we can play baseball, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk about getting the first base.
That's all it is for the topic list, by the way. So yeah, good job.
No, but like, you know how like in 8-ball you have like turns and stuff, and if you get like one of your balls in, you can like go again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's this thing, I made up a turn called one turn, where you put you hit all your balls in and the 8 balls and win the whole game in one turn, giving the opponent no chance to win, to do anything. And I've done it twice, and it's absolutely cool.
That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh game, I'll be honest.
Hold on. Asks for your number so you can play 8-ball. Wins 8-ball in one turn. Refuses to elaborate.
Never talk to you again.
Oh yeah, hold on. There's one other topic. Why do you have a flute in Fundamentals of Technology?
What?
Hold on.
This was in. This was April 12th, 12:10 p.m., 40 minutes before lunch, and I was just kind of there chilling. I wear headphones to school every day because it keeps me relaxed, it blocks out unnecessary background noise, and music fun.
Yep.
True, and bass.
Music is not fun, however, when you're trying to listen to other music. For example, when I was trying to listen to my own music and I heard flute and fundamentals of technology. You know, the class where you look at the book, you answer the questions, and it's about like Microsoft Word, servers, viruses, stuff like that, Trojans. Like, it's like, okay, it's basic, it's, you know, fundamentals of using a computer. So why do you have a flute? Quick question. Don't. You're welcome.
Wait, so you were saying someone in class was just had their
Just
flute
playing
out
the flute.
and started playing?
Yeah, bro.
What the who does that?
They were
Like,
just
Who
that-
does that?
they were hitting the you know what I
That's
mean?
the
Bro,
equivalent of
oh
me
shit,
pulling out
I
my-
know them flutes are small, but that doesn't mean you can pull it out like it's
I mean, flutes are very easy to assemble. They're literally
yeah. They're small, easy, compatible, and all that. But not compatible.
compatible. They are very
Shut up. Compactable. But like, you don't need to pull out your flute. I don't pull out my trumpet just because it's two pieces that you put together.
Listen, speaking of like computer stuff in school reminds me of like all right, so in elementary school, right? Like the computers, at least for me, were all like computer lab was always like this sacred time, because it was one of the few times during the day where you had access to a computer, and that posed the possibility of you being able to do like whatever you want, even maybe play games. But we're not talking like
Monts. I know you're old. Monts, did you have cool math games? I need to know.
We had cool math games, but it very quickly got banned.
No!
Because
The anguish
like-
in me and Aidan's voices shows
yeah, because
everything.
like bro, cool math games, because like everybody was like, yeah, it's cool math, you know, you do math and stuff. But teachers very quickly caught on to the fact that it was not an educational website, and that people were just playing games, so it got quickly, you know, removed. But there were other things we could do.
I can't believe all these years later we're using the same excuses. I'm like, oh, it's cool math.
Yeah, it's math. Man, it's educational. It was just one game. Right, you know, I want to kind of talk about like old educational games or old games that we played on like school laptops. Right? There was this one game, it was this like alien math game where it was like a platformer, and you'd run around this little like ogre-looking alien dude or girl, and you'd have to go around and you have to solve...
Run. Is it Run?
No, it wasn't Run. It wasn't Run. It wasn't Run. Because Run is the one on Cool Math, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about this, like, it was this game that was downloaded onto the computer. It was an educational game,
Oh.
and it was, I don't know, I doubt y'all had it. But basically, you would run around as little green ogre around, like, ruins, like ancient ruins and stuff, and you'd, like, go around and you'd, like, solve these different, like, math problems in order to progress. And at the end of each level, there was just, like, one area where it was all super futuristic, and you had to have these, like, epic battles with robots by typing in the answer to, like, multiplication problems and stuff. And it was to see if you were ready to go on to the next level. I remember playing this game, and I'd always get so mad because at the time I was garbage at it. And every time I would get to the area where it's like, all right, you have to beat this to be able to go on to the next area, I couldn't do it because it would just start bringing up multiplication. Poor young Montsey didn't know our multiplication table, like, at all. It would be like 2 times 4. Oh no. Oh, there's 12 wrong. No, I lost the ledge. Oh, 3 times 3. Actually, that one's 9. Okay. 2 times
How long are you gonna keep up this bet?
2 times 5.
Mons, please.
Oh
Mons,
gosh.
please.
Oh,
Please, Mons.
2 times 5. Oh no.
This is Mons. This is no medication, Mons.
Welcome to me and taking bits on for too long. What games did y'all have like that were like older, like educational games, if you had anything besides cool
Educational
math?
games? Okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. This is probably the best time more than ever that I get to bust out this story. When I was a kid, like very young, like before I was even conscious, so like 3 years, before my 4th birthday, there was a game that my grandma got me called Babies Can Read. And
Oh no, they can't.
and according to legend, I was cracked at Babies Can Read. According to my grandparents, I was absolutely insane at Babies Can Read. And so what it would do is that it would show me a card, and it would show me a letter, and then it would play a sound, right? And then I would associate letters with objects, and I would just, yeah. Yeah, apparently I was really, really good at it. But the only thing I remember from those PC days is Horton Hears a Who, a point-and-click adventure game. Which, if anyone on YouTube can find the game that Mons is talking about, as well as the Horton Hears a Who point-and-click adventure game, that would bless us.
Yeah, because like I can't remember the name of that game for the life of me. But I just want to download it just so I can relive it, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Aidan?
Do you have any? Yeah, do you have any like childhood games, like preferably on the educational side, but they don't.
I mean, I know there's some games I've played. I can like kind of visualize it, but like the name is kind of off, and I can't completely visualize.
That's okay.
Let me try to think.
You get dementia as soon as you turn 10.
Literally. Like
I think
everything you did cool is just gone. Like
Yeah,
the
like,
cool little,
your brain's like,
cool
alright,
little
so
device
these
things
numbers-
you had in your hand. No, but there's this game on my grandma's iPad Mini.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
this is already a
Oh,
banger.
oh.
Already a banger.
Okay.
I used to like download a bunch of iPad Mini games on her thing,
Truing.
and it'd be like Angry Bird,
Truing.
Based.
Angry Bird, Minecraft, and all that. I mean, there was this one game where it was like, how do I explain it? It was like these buildings, right? And you like expand it, but inside those buildings, there was like these zombie people. And with those zombie people, you can go out there and make them fight like nurses and stuff, and absolutely rock them, run their fade. And every time I would go back to her house, she would delete the game, and my progress would be gone.
My gosh.
Oh.
No. Hey.
And like one day, I had like spent the night, so I like got really far on it, like probably the farthest I've ever gone. Because I think it was even like a real, like almost like a real lifetime strategy, but like
Or an RTS.
they
or
attacked
something
by
like that.
themselves.
Oh my gosh.
I was kind of like a smart child.
Again,
back then.
if any
Now I'm dumb.
lovelies at home can find these games.
It was, and it was on the App Store. It was an App Store game.
Okay, tell you what. If any of you can find these, DM me. And if it's the correct answer, if you find these games, give us the title and all that. Like, if you can find these games, we will give you, for each person you get it right, I'll give you tier 1 Patreon rewards for free for like the rest of the year.
Yo, that's like so much value. That's like $5 of value right there. All right, immediately, boom,
Yeah,
bang.
but that stacks.
Let's see here. What are other like childhood games that I played? I had one that I wanted to talk about.
Because my mom
We're actually
used
running
to...
low on time.
Oh really?
Dang.
We're getting there.
I do want. There's one more game that I want to talk about. My mom used to have like I was alive and conscious during the time of flip phone.
So was I. I remember I was in
Oh, yeah.
6th grade and there was this girl and I was like, why do you have a flip phone?
when I say flip phone, I mean the time when flip phones were like
We're in. They were in. There was
they
the
were
thing
in.
to have.
Yeah, like this was like just around the time, like just before the time the first iPad came out, right? Like I was there for the first iPad, which is still baffling to me, the fact that I am now using like an iPad 20 billion and it's only been like 10 years. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I remember those flip phones, and I would occasionally take my mom's flip phone. It was like this red Motorola something, I don't know. But I would go into the store and I would download games. They were really crappy games. But I'd be like laying in my bed playing on them, you know, like kind of like checking around, like my mom coming, oh, she might be looking for her phone, I don't know, and just playing these like really bad pixel games. Like I remember there was Final Fantasy on there, but it was barely Final Fantasy. It was like 2 pixels on a screen, and one of them occasionally went away. And there was like the Superman and Batwoman one that I don't remember anything about. All I remember saw it. Those were like, just thinking about how we went from that to where we are now in such a short amount of time. Because when you think about it, like 15 to 20 years is a crazy small amount of time.
True.
Like when was the Industrial Revolution again? That was like...
Montsey. Whoa. You're talking about flip phones, and then my brain turns off for like 2 seconds, right? Industrial Revolution? What happened?
Was like I want a point of like of comparison for progress, like technological progress, you know? Because like the Industrial Revolution had like was like 100 like something years of like progress, and now these new like these like computer technologies have only recently come around and have advanced even further than we could have even like possibly imagined.
This is
we don't have like
even further beyond.
my source is that I made it the f up. And anyways, yeah, no, it's just kind of crazy to me. Enough of old woman babbling.
Yeah. I'm 20 years old.
I'm 20. I'm young and spry. Yet watch me call myself old.
Hi, Aidan. What do you want to talk about before we shut this thing down? Oh, Aidan, you want to talk about what you just did? Aidan, you want to talk about what you just did?
What are you talking about?
You want to talk about what you just did? By the way, I just spent like while Montsey was ranting on and I wasn't listening. I'll be listening when I'm editing. I was going through the official Flashbacks Discord server, link in description, and every channel, because Aidan is a Flashbacks member and he has the access to do so, and every channel Aidan said the word balls. This is not the first time he's done this.
I'm looking through it now. My gosh,
every channel, even in the Rolls channel where he said click on the Mason Troy Adams emote to get the balls roll. The balls roll does not exist.
I'm waiting for someone to actually do it.
3 people did it.
No, people have done it.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Aidan, what in the heck? Also, Neo,
What?
I need my OG roll back.
All right. My name is Neo _.
My name is Montsey.
This is the part where Aidan says "Hola,"
I will put balls in all your channels.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, and other people in between. That was Flashbacks Podcast episode 4. Tell us what you think down below. Remember to comment and subscribe.
This is take 185. This is not. We've done this too many times. Please help us. Please, someone get us out of this basement. He's been keeping us here for so long. Oh my gosh, someone help.
I want to get food tonight. Shut up! I've eaten.
Guys, the address is 2